Good morning, friends. We are going to start now the Northeast Woodlands. We just finished our Southeast Woodland tribe. I'm going to go over the last little bits of Southeast Woodlands for you. The Southeast Woodlands food group that you need is the men fished for fish and shellfish. They hunted for deer and rabbit. The women dried meat for the winter, and they grew crops of corn and squash locally here in the Southeast Woodlands. And the clothing they wore, they used the skin from the deer to make clothing. Men wore breechcloths, which is like a kind of like a wrap skirt, a short skirt that just covered their private parts. And then women wore leather dresses, okay? So that is the clothing because we are really hot here. So we don't need big fur coats like they do up north. So that is the food and clothing section. And we're going to move on to the Northeast Woodlands. So please take your yellow crayon out and color the section on your map, Northeast Woodlands yellow, and color the little square that indicates it on your map key yellow as well. So we're going to start out about the Northeast Woodlands. All right, so that's the states above us. They said what it was like for the Native Americans in the Northeast. Powhatan and the Iroquois are two tribes that lived in the Northeast. Who here has ever heard of Pocahontas? A lot of you have heard of Pocahontas. Okay, Pocahontas's dad is the great chief Powhatan or Powhatan, and it is spelled like Powhatan, P-O-W-H-A-T-A-N, and I'm going to put that one over here in green. I'll move this over, and that'll be the two tribes. And the Iroquois Indians are the other big tribe from the Northeast, okay? So we have the Powhatan, or Powhatan, okay? And the chief is Chief Powhatan is actually how you say it. And he was the father of who? I just said it. What Indian princess? Pocahontas, okay? So Powhatan and Iroquois are the two big tribes. So you're going to have a new page in your notebook. It's going to say Northeast Woodlands, and for tribes, you're going to write the Powhatan. So say Powhatan or Powhatan, because it looks like Powhatan, but it's pronounced Powhatan, and that's Pocahontas' dad. Okay, is the Chief Powhatan, and the Iroquois. Okay, other tribe is Iroquois. Repeat.
Iroquois.
So you have the Powhatan and the Iroquois in the Northeast Woodlands. Okay? And Northeast has, well, it's up north of us. They have thick forests. So in the land, we're going to write thick forests. Okay, thick forests. Okay, and they have lots of rivers, streams, and lakes. Okay, is that same or different to the Southeast Woodlands? What do you think? You just finished it? Well, tell me what you think. I should see more than one hand. Thick forest, rivers, streams, and lakes. What do you think compared to the Southeast Indians? What do you think, Stephen? Similar or different? Okay, what's different? What was different between the Southeast and the Northeast? Just this part. Thick forests, rivers, streams, and lakes. What? Nothing's different? I don't understand. Do we have thick forests in Florida?
Yes.
Do we have thick big tree forests in Florida? No. So isn't that different?
Yes.
So what did we say they had? They said they had trees, and Southeast had trees and what? You guys should look at your notes because I am sitting here to a classroom full of students who acted like they never heard anything about these Indians, and we've been doing them for over a week. Charlotte.
Grass.
Cheese, grass, and the low things you're growing them. Plants. Okay, these guys have thick forests. Now, some of this is the same, but we don't necessarily have rivers and streams by us. We have a few rivers, but what do we have mainly all around us? Connor.
Lakes.
We have lakes all around us? What do we have all around us? You guys, this is all math skills that we've done. What kind of water, friends? Ocean, right? There's ocean water. So we have oceans around us. They have rivers, streams, and lakes. Do we have some streams and lakes? Yes, but our area to the south was mainly what kind of land with the water? Clean and clear, you want to swim in it, or thick, murky swamps? Look at your notes. Miles. Swampland in the south. Are you going to go swimming in that? Not unless you want to be eaten by an alligator.
No.
Okay, so there are some things the same, but more differences, right? All right. They also had plants and animals. Okay, did we have plants and animals?
No. Yes.
You better look at your notes before you shout out an answer. Okay, now let's talk about the weather. Okay. In the summer, in the north, it is, what do you think? Just like everywhere else. Tommy.
Hot.
It is hot and, what's that word when it's hot and steamy? That's another H word. Charlotte. They say it's really thick and your hair gets all really curly and kinky or drippy. It's hot and humid. Okay, in the summer it's hot and humid just like it is here. But the winters are very different from us. What are the winters, do you think? Isabel.
In the winters are
Snowy and warm or cold?
cold.
Snowy and very cold. Okay, so there's your weather. Okay. They also got something that we get a lot of in Florida. Rain. So they grew a lot of plants. Oh, plants. And that, friends, is where we'll stop for today. Okay?